All right, you ready? Hey everybody. Well, all right, for the next 3 nights we'll bring, for the next 3 nights, wow! One more time. I'm sorry, let me start over. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
Everything else was real tight. I just want to tighten that one.
Yeah. For the next 3 nights we're gonna be I get it this time. I'm sorry, you guys, and I'm sorry. Let's start over. Something like that. That's terrible. One more time. I'll get it this time. Viva Ter. In the original Viva Ter. On the original Viva Ter. On the original Viva Terlingwood. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. So grab your poop. What else was I supposed to say? And what was I supposed to say after that? That all sucks. Let's start over. Excuse me, let's do it again. You know, I don't know. Whatever. Did I get it? You can get what you need out of that.
I've got sweet country music, got a good paying job. I've got an old beat up.
Hey everybody, welcome to night 2 of Michael Hearne's Big Barn Dance Virtual Music Festival from Taos, New Mexico. We're so glad to be here. I'm up at Bitter Creek Ranch, and this has been my sanctuary since March the 6th, where I can come up and just hang around and get away from everything. I hope you're enjoying your evening, and I'm glad you're tuning in. And thanks for tuning in last night too. It was just an incredible night of great talent that sent in videos that you got to see last night. And today is going to be incredible as well. Our first performance from tonight is from Andrea McGee and Ben Jones. Andrea's from Ireland, Ben's from England. And you're gonna just love them. They've just killed it at the barn dance every year. Beautiful harmonies, great musicianship. And here they are, Beetroot Revival.
Hey to all there on the virtual barn dance. We miss you all so much this year, but we hope you're all staying safe and well. We can't wait till 2021 when we all get to come back to Kit Carson Park and celebrate with Michael Hearne.
Yes, we are Beetroot Revival, and it's always such a joy coming to play the barn dance, but obviously we can't do it this year, but we're doing it virtually, so we're sending all our love to you guys, and we miss you all very, very much.
This is a song called Freedom Wind.
Since the for something else instead. With my ear pressed to the ground, in this chaos I have found, there's a silence in the sound, that everything that goes up must come down. Oh, freedom wind, wash over me, my only friend. Please stand with me. But if I have to keep on walking, I just can't do all the talking. And if you'll stay right by my side, I'll let tomorrow be my guide. Am I wrong or am I right? That all depends on what I use to choose my fight. I have made enough wrong turns to know I can't stop heading for the morning light. I must keep pressing on, even when I'm not that strong. I will loudly sing my song, 'cause that's the only place where I belong. Woo! Oh, freedom wind, wash over me, my only friend. Please stand with me. Oh, freedom wind, wash over me, my only friend. Please stand with me.
So this next song we're going to play for you is from our most recent Beetroot Revival album, and it's called Up. And the song is called Don't Clip My Wings. Again, thank you for having us.
When you give all you have, living for the wrong things, brother. Wounds are fresh in my sides, they have bled, swimming in the Black Sea again. Love hasn't left its mark on me. Hey! Don't clip my wings, brother. Why can't you leave them as they are? Don't clip my wings, please don't take away my everything. Don't clip my wings today. If you look through windows of gold, do not see the danger, sisters. Please don't fill sorrow's gateway with stones, just makes it harder for you. If you let me fly, we can't lose. Hey! Don't clip my wings, brother. Why can't you leave them as they are? Don't clip my wings, please don't take away my everything. Don't clip my wings today. when I see what unfolds behind the wheel is so real. As I breathe and I feel and I see what unfolds behind the wheel is so real. Hey, don't clip my wings, brother. Why can't you leave them as they are? Don't clip my wings, please don't take away my everything. Don't clip my wings today. Don't clip my wings, brother. Why can't you leave them as they are? Don't clip my wings, please don't take away my everything. Don't clip my wings today. Don't clip my wings today. Don't clip my wings today. Don't clip my wings today.
Well, hope you're all staying safe out there. Thanks for having us be a part of the virtual barn dance. Let's hope that this doesn't last forever so we can all meet up and be together again at some point. But,
Yes.
But have a very good rest of the year. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Easter, and let's look forward to 2021 when we
Yeah.
get to all be together at the barn dance.
And all our love to all the barn dance folks. It's an understatement to say, but you guys, you changed our lives 100% on our first time here. And we are so grateful for all of the support and the friends and the family that we have joined with the big barn dance. So thank you so much for making Beetroot Revival a part of that.
We got one more song for you. This is Something in the Air, and there really is something in the air. So put a mask on and stay inside.
Call out the instigators, because there's something in the air. We got to get together sooner or later, because the revolution's here, and you know it's right. Lock up the streets and houses, because there's something in the air. We got to get together sooner or later, because the revolution's here, and you know it's right. And you know that it's right. We have got to get it together. We have got to get it together now. Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop, hey, that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Down the arms and ammo. Put 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 down the arms and ammo. We gonna find our way through here. We got to get together sooner or later, because the revolution's here, and you know it's right. Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Big Barn Dance. Take care. Mwah. See you soon.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Mitch Miller. A lot of you know me from barn dances in the past. And those of you who are new to barn dance this weekend, I just want to remind everybody that barn dance tickets generally go on sale in the early spring. Those of you that are going to enjoy what you see tonight, you make sure you get on the mailing list and be available for when tickets go on sale. But I want to talk to you directly tonight about the impact that COVID-19 has had on the barn dance family and the music industry as a whole. You know, many years ago, Mike had a dream, and he got together with some friends here in Taos, New Mexico, to fulfill that dream, to create a music festival that would bring people from around the country and indeed around the world to celebrate songwriting and live performances. To do that has taken a lot of effort and a lot of time and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. In getting to this point, the music industry has really been affected by COVID-19. So I ask you, when you see Venmo and you see PayPal, please consider those. Sarah's going to make sure that she spreads whatever they receive from this weekend of music to all of those that have been affected by COVID-19 in the barn dance family. So from me to you, roll up your rugs, get ready, push the furniture aside, get ready for some dancing. Thank you for joining us for Michael Hearne's Big Barn Dance 18.
Well, what a beautiful day it is today. This little song that I wrote back in 1980 about living here in the mountains in northern New Mexico, the most beautiful place in the world. And I've got my son singing with me tonight, the last verse. Love him and his family so much. And I hope everybody loves the New Mexico rain as much as I do. Well, the smoke cuts the lights in this honky-tonk bar. I'm thinking where I'd rather be, maybe chasing senoritas down in old Mexico, or standing at the edge of the sea. If I had the money, I'll tell you, honey, we'd be on that first plane to Spain. But as long as we're here, Lord, the answer is clear. We'll dance in the New Mexico rain. New Mexico rain. Oh, it's hot down in Texas. Mexico rain. I call this my home. If I ain't happy here, I ain't happy nowhere. New Mexico rain when my mind starts to roam. You know the lights of the city keep calling my name, but I have been through that before. It's just a giant hotel on a long four-lane street with a checkout time on the door. Well, if I had the money, I'll tell you, honey, we'd be on that New Delhi train. But as long as we're here, Lord, the answer is clear. We'll waltz in the New Mexico rain. New Mexico rain. It's hot down in Texas. Mexico rain. Oh, and I call this my home. If I ain't happy here, then I ain't happy nowhere. New Mexico rain when my mind starts to roam.
Well, I've been drinking all day with a man at the bar, and he sure seems unhappy to me. He tells me he's going nowhere, and he's going there fast, and he envies this life that I lead. Oh, if I have the money, well, I tell you, honey, I keep him from going insane. There's one thing for sure, there just ain't no cure like a walk in the New Mexico rain. New Mexico rain. Yeah, it's hot down in Texas. Mexico rain. Oh, and I call this my home. If I ain't happy here, I ain't happy nowhere. New Mexico rain when my mind starts to roam. Well, if I ain't happy here, then I ain't happy nowhere. New Mexico rain when my mind starts to roam.
Travis Hearne and the whole Hearne family. Thank you very much, everyone.
The next artist I'm going to introduce to you, I've written songs with. I wrote Evergreen with her. I wrote Today's Unlike Any Other with her, and a couple other songs that we've written together. She's my soul sister. She travels all over the country playing gigs. She also wrote the great song, Wide Open Spaces, that the Dixie Chicks recorded. And I love her, and thank you, Susan, for everything that you do for me. And ladies and gentlemen, here's Susan Gibson.
Hey, everybody. I hope everyone is being safe and doing well and I sure am gonna miss seeing you guys up at the barn dance this year, but I'm super okay with staying home longer so we can get out faster. It's hot here in Texas, which really makes me miss Taos and seeing all you guys up in Taos. I think one of the saddest things is not getting to hear this song sung by Michael Hearne and Shake Russell and possibly Don Richmond, maybe Tina Wilkins. So I'm gonna do my best. This is Evergreen. Just when I think I'm gone, something brings me back as my train of thought slips off the track, feeling my way through crossways and blind. I guess it's what you seek, not what you find. I don't mind things that don't matter these days. Time I've spent on worry never pays. Leaves are changing from green to gold, so I'll change with them. I'll be so bold. Vivid colored dreams, nothing's what it seems. I've turned inside out, then back again. But I'm stuck out on this limb, dancing with the wind. How I long to be evergreen. So I'm 10 years lost in strange scenery, like an old dust devil chasing round a tumbleweed. I tried to lay down roots so I could just stay there. I blew out my candle and prayed a little prayer. I don't mind things that don't matter these days. Time I've spent on worry never pays. Leaves are changing from green to gold, so I'll change with them. I'll be so bold. Vivid colored dreams, nothing's what it seems. I've turned inside out, then back again. But I'm stuck out on this limb, dancing with the wind. How I long to be evergreen. I really can't complain. I've enjoyed the ride. Just 'cause I'm running doesn't mean I'm hiding. But this wanderlust puts me off the map. I follow my heart till it brought me back. I don't mind things that don't matter these days. Time I've spent on worry never pays. Leaves are changing from green to gold, so I'll change with them. I'll be so Thanks, y'all. Thanks for watching, and thanks to all the musicians who have kept me afloat by putting out your songs on Facebook Live. Spent more time on Facebook watching concerts than I thought was possible. Also, I've not been playing my guitar a lot, and I felt it on that last song. I have been working a chainsaw this summer, and so that's fun. I like that. I wear gloves, you know. My second song is gonna be in that same forestry school thread. This is a song that I put on my record called The Hard Stuff. The record's called The Hard Stuff. The song is called Wildflowers in the Weeds. And it's one that I wrote for our dear friend, Terry Hendricks. About me, but for her. Just kidding. Terry thinks she is cursed, or the fruit of unlucky genetics, 'cause there are laws in the universe that govern the earthly and etheric. All she needs is one clean break in her heart or her bad habits to really hunger for something before she reaches out to grab it. As above, so below, Terry reaps what she sows. 40 seasons since she's planted any seeds. In between winter and spring hides a secret of every living thing, and she's looking for the wildflowers in the weeds. It's the law of polarity. Every action has an inverse reaction. Terry believes in posterity, but not the law of attraction. So she keeps them to herself, all her dreams and her desires of love and luck and health, afraid of the action faith requires. In her backward little town, east is west and up is down. Gravity, it is the only constant creed. Prayers move slower than the speed of sound, fall from her lips straight to the ground, where they germinate like wildflowers in the weeds. She looks at the classifieds, she looks at the internet. If only changing was as easy as changing the channels on her TV set. She looks at her horoscope, she looks at the almanac, she looks at the Bible in the big book, looking for a needle in a haystack. Terry's putting down some roots, she's digging down below the surface, solving for the absolutes. She goes to work with a purpose. And Terry finds a piece of land, a quarter acre is more than she needs to feel the soil in her hands. She waters the wildflowers in the I hope you all are wearing your masks. Because if you don't wear your masks, that means I've been out of work since March 13th for absolutely nothing. If you want live music to come back, you gotta wear those masks. Every 7 years, your black cats and broken mirrors reach their expiration date. Every 7 years, you get a brand new body, 'cause your cells, they regenerate. Every 7 years, you get the 7-year itch, 'cause you need a little change of scene. Don't just scratch the surface, gotta dig a little deeper. So you're living in this world like it's a pinball machine. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna push your little buttons? Send you rocketing into the abyss. 'Cause when you're gone, you're long gone, honey, and you don't leave a trace or a change of address. But if you're gonna be stupid, you better be tough. Quit looking for loopholes to get to the hard stuff. If your excuses don't kill ya, I guess you're strong enough to stick it out. Stick it out, I guess you'll stick it out. You can run away if you wanna, but you know that you'll never really make an escape. Not even if you walk a mile in Hermes tennis shoes or borrow one of Superman's capes. Use it as a mask. That's the funny thing, the tragic thing about our fear. If we take it with us everywhere we go, gotta turn around and face it face to face. You gotta shake it by the collar and smack it smack dab square in the nose. Confrontation, resignation, sweet salvation, hell, damnation. Either way, it's difficult, but if you keep doing the same old thing, you're gonna get the same result. But if you're gonna be stupid, you better be tough. We're looking for loopholes and get to the hard stuff. If that doesn't kill ya, I guess you're strong enough to stick it out. Stick it out, I guess you'll stick it out. You'll never get anywhere, leaving well enough alone. Nothing lifts a heavy heart like some elbow grease and a funny bone. Between the worry and regret, you're stuck there in the middle. Can't take it anymore, I guess you gotta give a little. Oh, oh, oh. But if you're gonna be stupid, you better be tough. We're looking for loopholes and get through the hard stuff. If that doesn't kill ya, I guess you're strong enough to stick it out. Stick it out, I guess you'll stick it out. Wear a mask, wash your hands, and don't lick any doorknobs. Thanks, Michael Hearne, and all you barn dance volunteers. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you sooner than later, I hope.
So Michael Hearne's Big Barn Dance Music Festival would not be anywhere the same if we didn't have the art walk. Every year we do an art walk up and down Kit Carson Road. And Taos has so many different genres of art. All over town, you can see all the art around, and it's so diverse. You've got your Western art, you've got your modern art, you've got just every kind of art that you can imagine. Sculptures, beautiful sculptures, woodwork that people have done. And thanks to all the artists and gallery owners who supported us over the year and let us bring a lot of people into their galleries to drink wine and have food and look around. And so we're going to do it virtually today, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
Hi, welcome. I'm Rob Wilder Nightingale. I'm the owner of Wilder Nightingale Fine Art here in Taos, New Mexico. And this is my cat, Theo. She's part of the gallery. Come on by and see us.
Turquoise summers, cold winter snows. Some will stay here, some will go. Some are born here,
Some are drawn to these mountains that I call home.
I've been in Taos for 30 years now, and I represent over 35 local and regional artists in the gallery. All original oils, pastels, watercolors. Artists that are fully committed to the scene, full-time painters. No egos here.
Along the red willow way, old trails and new beginnings I have found along the way, where the four winds dance on the mesa and the spirits come out to play on that high road to Taos along the red willow way.
The barn dance has always been an important event in Taos. We enjoy the music. It's great that it's in town. It brings a lot of people to the community. It's just a good thing. It's a good thing. I think a lot of the people react to the art scene in Taos in a really positive way. I think a lot of people did not know Taos has been an art colony for over 100 years. So the music and the art all comes together and completes the experience.
Full moon silver on the rise, ancient footprints above the timberline on that high road to Taos along the red willow way. Old trails and new beginnings I have found along the way, where the four winds dance on the mesa and the spirits come out to play on that high road to Taos along the red willow way. On that high road to Taos along the red willow way.
With the changes this year, and by not having the barn dance, we're all being very creative. Having online shows, having something like this, Michael Hearne performing online, it's a plus. It'll keep it out there, I think, even longer.
Along the red willow way. The Red Willow Way. I'm Michael Hearne, thank you very much. Karen Hearne Hughes introduced me to this band that you're getting ready to hear. John Cooper and the whole gang, good friends of hers. They were at one of the first barn dances at Casa de Caballos. They came out and we had a great night and bonded. And Guy Clark was there that night, and we chatted with him for a while. But anyway, I'm so glad that they are here tonight and with us for the first time at the barn dance, the Red Dirt Rangers.
Hi everybody, we're the Red Dirt Rangers. We are so glad to be a part of the Taos Songwriter Festival virtual, although we really wish we were there with everybody in beautiful Taos, New Mexico.
And you know, hopefully we'll be able to be there live in person next year. But until then, the virtual concept is going to have to do.
That's right. We got some songs for you, and here we go.
Let's start out with One of These Days.
One of These Days. pick up the place. I'm gonna wash this coffee cup. You're gonna be amazed when I clean this house of mine. When I clean this house of mine.
One of these days, one of these days,
One of these days,
one of these days,
one of these days,
one of these days, when I clean this house of mine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sweet. Next.
Bad decisions.
Yeah.
All right, there's a gentle rain falling here on the prairie of Oklahoma, where we're from. We're coming to you from Stillwater, Oklahoma right now. Sure, wish we were up there in Taos,
God.
but we're
Love it up
gonna
there.
send you some love via the internets. And this is a song that we wrote, and we're gonna dedicate it to anybody who's ever made a bad decision. And the name of the song is Bad Decisions. Let's do it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Well, listen to my story. It's sad, but it's true. Let this be a lesson before it happens to you. And don't you go chasing trouble when the devil starts calling your name. There's always a bad decision that's to blame. Adam and Eve in the garden, things were going swell, till some old snake crawled under the gate. That's when everything went straight to hell. The serpent gazed upon the apple and said with a devilish grin, it'll be alright if you take a little bite. And that was the original sin. Talking about your bad decisions, your bad decisions, making those bad decisions my whole life. I've made some poor life choices. I'm starting to hear voices. Those bad decisions cut me like a knife. Cut me, big Hearne, cut me, cut. choices. Starting to hear voices. Those bad decisions cut just like, you know, they cut me like. Those bad decisions cut just like a knife.
Amen.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. What should we end it with?
Let's do a love song.
Let's do a love song. You know, that's something that there's never enough of. So let's keep pumping it out there. What do you say?
Yeah, love songs are great. Yeah, we do miss being in Taos for sure. We've been up there off and on for the last 30 years a lot. Used to play up there a lot, the old sagebrush, and we miss our friends up there. But we'll be there next year.
Still different than Oklahoma.
Show
We
enough.
love y'all.
Let's do it.
All right. 2, 3, 4. Shine that's in your eyes. I feel the warmth is radiating mine. Oh, angel, this seems so right. See the smile upon your face. It takes me back to a place where we met many lifetimes ago. See you in my dreams tonight. You're with me every day. If you're standing here beside me, a million miles away. Oh, angel, please stay. Child inside of you. I see the woman, she's there too. Oh, angel, they both live in you. No one knows what the future brings, but for now, can we laugh and sing? Oh, angel, let's laugh, let's sing. See you in my dreams tonight. You're with me every day. If you're standing here beside me, a million miles away. Oh, angel, please stay. Oh, angel, don't go away.
Thanks again to the Taos Songwriters Festival.
Adios.
Wish we were there.
Adios.
All right, friends and neighbors, we're going to introduce you to an artist that hasn't been to the barn dance before. He's a great songwriter, and we're excited to have him here at his first barn dance. I know you're going to enjoy it. Robbie Folks.
Hey there, people in New Mexico. My name's Robbie Folks, and I'm real pleased to be addressing you today on this. Well, I'm not that pleased. I mean, I was going to be there in person in Taos, and it's a place that I've driven through once, and you know, needless to say, so beautiful that I was looking forward to being there again. And I was going to have other musicians, and I wasn't going to be sitting in my living room in my shorts in the morning during an airborne pandemic. But that's what it is. And so here's a couple songs. In a dusty shack high in the Blue Ridge Mountains, it was tough work, brown dirt and bluegrass songs. Sweet hickory fell filled the air. Daddy's love was hard but fair. If I knew how rich I was, I'd not have gone. But the city called my name and I came running with my young man's hopes and my daddy's old guitar. I played the dimes and paid some dues, singing every tune I knew, and them homesick ones I sang the best by far. Well, I've seen the sun go down on the streets of New York town, and I've watched it from the hills of old Virginia. Beauty's what the eye beholds, one man's dirt, another's gold. Oh, but sometimes the grass is really greener. Well, the record company man confessed he liked me, but he'd have to shave a few rough edges down, cut my hair like Brooks and Dunn's. Speaking of which, it's been 153 days since I had a haircut. Trade the banjo for some drums, 'cause no one would buy that old high lonesome sound. No, I don't know just what this deal has got me. I've gained not a friend and I lost the ones I had. I've worn my heart right through my sleeve, singing a song I don't believe. I believe I'll go back home to Mom and Dad. Now I've seen the sun go down on the streets of New York town, and I watch it from the hills of old Virginia. Beauty's what the eye beholds, one man's dirt's another's gold. Well, sometimes the grass is really greener. In a dusty shack I in the Blue Ridge Mountains, and when I die it's on this farm they'll lay me down. And the hills will hear my song, 'cause it's there that I belong. Many chins can't shake old roots from southern ground. Well, I've seen the sun go down on the streets of New York town, and I've watched it from the hills of old Virginia. Beauty's what the eye beholds, one man's dirt's another's gold. Oh, but sometimes the grass is really greener. Sometimes the grass is really greener. This is a tune about some B flat minor. That's pretty much what it's about, actually. Corn in the crib won't turn your dollar green. A dollar won't get you high. Sometimes a drop is all a body needs. Some days the bottle drains dry. Pockets of change don't drive my worry down. Diamonds don't make me shine. It's a short life and a long time underground. I'll trade your money for wine. I've seen your town strum along Black Lincoln boys back when copper was king. 10 years I've stood on the same street corner, boys. I never want for a thing. Pockets of change don't drive my worry down. Diamonds don't make me shine. It's a short life and a long time underground. I'll trade your money for walk on by. Banker, he spares a quarter for my cup. His trouble's deeper than mine. That way of life, boys, there ain't gold enough. I'll trade the money for wine. Now see how the rain washes the sulfur dust off to the wide blue sea. Freed from the rock, the copper flies to where no miner ever may see. Shallow your cares and vain your industry, so says the wide blue sea. I never burden God on your account. Don't waste your prayers on me. Now I've seen a man of wealth and family scrape till his hair's gone gray, laid in the ground just like I'm gonna be. He might have drunk it away. Pockets of change don't drive my worry down. Diamonds don't make me shine. It's a short life and a long time underground. I will trade your money for wine. And I'll leave you with this one. I hope you like it. It's called Old Time Music is Here to Stay, and I think that's really true. Church bells sounding, dark clouds on the mountain, dog in the pantry acting strange. My old man's calling, each day a new problem, only the worrying don't change. Bolt on the back door and a rocker on the porch, where I rock my cares away. Hearts fall, troubles rise, hopes dim and rain dries. Old time music's here to stay. Clunking on 5-string keeps my hands from idling. It takes me back when I was young, when I'd see some hobo picking on his banjo. I'd plug my ears and run. Electrified guitar I bought in '84. Sits back in the closet these days. And to watch the years unreeling, the more I get the feeling old time music's here to stay. Designed for is a good way to go insane. Me, I've kept less than half of what I pressed in my poor unwilling brain. But when those old songs get down in your bones, you just let your fingers play. Oh, living much makes you humble, and everything built just crumbles. But old time music's here to stay.
Listen to my fingers play. What kills joy and sorrow? A little thing called tomorrow. But old time music's here to stay. Hearts fall, troubles rise, hopes dim and rain dries. Old time music's here to stay.
Howdy folks. As most of you know, it's 9/11 today. We here at the Barn Dance would like to give our sincere gratitude to all the first responders that responded that day and to all the first responders who are responding now to this terrible virus that's going around. And in memory of 9/11, we're going to have a little moment of silence. And I hope you folks out there will bow your heads and think about that day. And thank you.
Welcome back. This is the Big Barn Dance virtual music festival. I want to remind you we've got a merchandise tent, virtual, where all the artists that are performing this weekend, you can find their CDs, merchandise, along with the Big Barn Dance merchandise. Mike and Bill Hearne both have new CDs coming out. It's a great opportunity to support these artists and to support Barn Dance. You'll find artist bios and their merchandise on bigbarndance.com.
What can I say about this next couple of guys? Keith and Ezra. They're great people. They're great supporters of the Barn Dance. They come, they sit in with just about everybody. If Ezra's not playing the guitar, he's playing the cajon. Keith is one of the greatest bass players I've ever heard. So, you know, I love these guys, and you're gonna love them too. Trout fishing in America.
Hi, and welcome to the virtual Barn Dance. We are trout fishing in America.
I'm Keith, that's Ezra. Normally we drive mile after mile to get out to New Mexico and the Barn Dance, but this year it's different, very different. We've invited you to the Trout House in lovely Arkansas, and here we are in the Trout House. We're going to do a song that we wrote on our way out to the Barn Dance. We were driving with Dana Louise a few years ago. Dana's his daughter, and we started thinking about what the Barn Dance meant to us and about getting there and how exciting it was going to be. And this song happened. She used to sing it. Now I have to sing it. So I got some cheat sheet here.
Hey, Keith.
What?
What's the name of this song?
We call it Barn Dance.
2, 3, 4.
She's thinking about a new dress. She's thinking about drop dead red. With those leather boots, she can two-step, kick up your heels. Your soul gets fed. She's ready for a dance hall, all ready for a five-piece band. Everybody moving to the same beat. It's a rhythm she can understand. She'll drive across Oklahoma. She'll march across Texas too. Whirling like a windmill all through Kansas, just to have this dance with you. To be turning on a dance floor, back under that harvest moon. She is ready, so ready to go flying across the room. And she'll drive across Arizona, all the way to New Mexico, climbing up the mountains in Colorado. Pack those bags where you go. Circle, circle, round and round. People smile, time slows down. Circle, circle, round and round. Feel your feet as they leave the ground. Circle, circle, round and round. People smile, time slows down. Circle, circle, round and round. Feel your feet as they leave the ground. She's thinking about a new dress. She's thinking about drop dead red. With those leather boots, she can two-step, kick up your heels. Your soul gets fed. She'll drive across Oklahoma, and she'll waltz across Texas too, whirling like a windmill all through Kansas, just to have this dance with you. Yeah, she'll drive across Arizona, all the way to New Mexico, climbing up the mountains in Colorado. Pack your bags where you go. Pack your bags where you go.
We're doing all brand new songs today, songs that we have just written.
The Barn Dance is a songwriter festival, and that's why we decided to give you some songs that we had written. This one is really, really, really new. How new?
We don't know it yet.
We don't know it yet, but we're ready to go. Oddly, that's the name of the song. When we go to the Barn Dance, it seems like every time I've been to the Barn Dance, I've seen a rainbow. I don't know what that is. You guys have more rainbows than we have out there. I do not know. But I have seen some most impressive rainbows I have ever seen in New Mexico out at the Barn Dance. And we're in different times. Now, we don't travel. We haven't had a gig since March the 7th. It was a month before we could even get together here. But now we are, and we're writing songs again. And this is one of the first ones we wrote. I guess it's the second one we wrote since the lockdown. We'll do the first one next.
2, 3, 4.
Looking at a rainbow through the branches of a redbud tree. Wet blossoms all around, April all over me. Well, there's an ocean in a dark sky, just waiting to be born. If you're looking at a rainbow, then you made it through the storm. I can taste it, I can feel it, just as real as the branches of a redbud tree. I played the armadillo, I played at Carnegie Hall, not the one in New York, the one in West Virginia. They cooked me nachos at the armadillo, they cooked me ramps at Carnegie Hall. And if you don't know, ramps are wild onions. I can taste it, I can feel it, just as real as the blossoms on the redbud tree. When I was younger, I didn't know. Now I'm older, I still don't know. I don't know what happens next, but I'm ready to go. Younger, I didn't know. Now I'm older, I still don't know. I don't know what happens next, but I'm ready to go. Sitting in a lawn chair in the shadow of a redbud tree. Birds singing all around, singing just for me. There's an ocean in a dark sky, just waiting to be born. If you're looking at a rainbow, then you made it through the storm. If you're looking at a rainbow, then you made it through the storm.
It is so much fun to play that song. It's really exciting. We're still on the bar dance. I got to think. My mind just kind of went out on a limb there.
It is so much fun to play music for people, to write music and play it for people. We miss you. We miss everybody. We want everybody to stay safe. We got to get this thing figured out, but we're going to come back, right? We're going to come back.
That's what you're doing.
That's going to lead so much into this next song. This has kind of become our COVID theme song. Thanks for inviting us to be a part of this.
Yeah.
This is really nice. Thanks.
Not something we take for granted, and we sure do love playing the barn dance. Here we go, getting there. I'm almost there.
I don't sing this song, but I have the words out in case he forgets them when he's singing. So.
It could happen.
It could happen, too. Anyway, it's a brand new song from Trout Fishing in America. Thanks for having us.
Let it rain and let it pour. Let the river rise right up to my door. Knock me down, I'll be back again. Rock the cradle and rock the boat. If I can't swim, baby, I can float. Knock me down, I'll be back again. Always trouble to be found. Believe it, nothing's gonna keep us down. Baby, believe it. Well, the world changed once and the world changed twice. Nobody listen to my advice. Knock me down, I'll be back again. What is it?
You can holler.
There we go, we'll get there. Here it goes. You can holler and you can shout. Take my job and shut my mouth. Knock me down, I'll be back again. Take a number and take a card. To make it easy, they made it hard. Knock me down, I'll be back again. Always trouble to be found. Baby, believe it. Nothing's gonna keep us down. Baby, believe it. Well, the world changed once and the world changed twice. Nobody listen to my advice. Knock me down, I'll be back again. Changed once and the world changed twice. Nobody listen to my advice. Knock me down, I'll be back. Knock me down, I'll be back. Knock me down, I'll be back again.
Thank you.
All right, folks, I hope you've enjoyed the incredible lineup of music that we've had tonight. The next band I'm going to introduce is one of the most entertaining bands that I've ever heard. We've been wanting to have them at the Barn Dance for years and years, and we finally got them this year, but obviously we couldn't do it. But Kevin Russell, the whole gang, are so great. I know you're going to enjoy this show. Ladies and gentlemen, Shiny Ribs.
Yeah. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we are.
Here we are, Shiny Reds with Michael Hearne's Big Barn Dance.
We're in Taos, New Mexico.
Here we are. Oh, it's so chilly.
This barn's so big I can jump up and down. Is this not a basketball tournament? Softly on the thoughts of others. Don't let it be lurking long distance. Have mercy on your fathers and mothers. And if you get high, forget how to fly. It'll make you cry, and you wonder why. So don't leave it alone. Don't you leave it. 'Cause there ain't a lot that ain't been told. Unrealized dreams, pots of gold. Sitting alone under a windowsill of a bride to be against her will. And if you get high, forget how to fly, it'll make you cry, and you wonder why. So don't leave it alone. Don't you leave it. Don't you leave it the roughest road can make a hard go. To those who roll, may a hard go. Don't let it linger in the finger when you make a stand. Open your hands, stop being so pissed. Don't you hurry while that iron stumble. It will never make you humble. And if you get high, forget how to fly. It'll make you cry, and you wonder why. If you get high, forget how to fly. It'll make you cry, and you wonder why. So don't leave it alone. Don't you leave it. Don't you leave it alone. Don't you leave it. Don't you leave it alone. Woo, that's cool. Ooh, ah. All right. Fare you well, my honey. Fare you well, my only true one. All the birds that were singing have flown except you alone. I'm gonna leave this broke down palace on my hands and my knees, and I will roll, roll, roll. Make myself a bed by the waterside. In my time, I will roll, roll, roll. In a bed by the waterside, I will lay my head, listen to the river sing sweet song to rock my soul. River gonna take me, sing me sweet and sleepy, sing me sweet and sleepy all the way back home. It's a far gone lullaby so many years ago. Mama, mama, many worlds I've come since I first left home. Going home by the waterside, I will rest my bones, listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. I'm going to plant a weeping willow on the bank's green edge, and it will grow, grow, grow. Sing a lullaby beside the water. Lovers come and go, the river roll, roll, roll. Fare you well, I love you more than words can tell. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. Listen to the river sing sweet songs to rock my soul. Do do do. I tell you, we can hold a note out. We know how to do that. I tell you, it's something special. It's like a little 3-person choir.
It's that humidity getting all up in my lungs.
All right, Michael Hearne, Big Barn Dance. Shine Riz loves you.
Man, we wish we were there. I tell you what, I love you all so much. I was so excited about bringing you the ribs.
I know.
This year.
It was gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun again.
Next year.
Yep. Right.
We'll leave you with this in the eyes of a child. Peace. It's true I am wicked. It's true I am mean. I must have lost my way, chasing a dream. It's true I've done things that I'm ashamed of, but I still need tenderness and the warmth of love. I still need tenderness and the warmth of love. Yeah, I come clean and I'm redeemed. Since I have seen through the eyes of a child, I come clean and I'm redeemed. Since I have seen through the eyes of a child. Hey, it's true I'm guilty, my reputation is stained, but I stood up and admitted my grief and my shame. But I believe that a soul can right its wrong, and in the sweet ascension of the redemption song, and in the sweet ascension of the redemption song, I come clean and I'm redeemed. Since I have seen through the eyes of a child, I come clean and I'm redeemed. Since I have seen through the eyes of a child. Since I have seen through the eyes of a child. Sin, it seems to win 10 times out of 9. Forgiveness is not so deliberate, and it takes an awful long time. Maybe the punishment, it don't fit the crime, but judgment will come with the passing of time. But I believe that a soul can right its wrong, and in the sweet ascension of a redemption song, and in the sweet ascension of a redemption song, I come clean and I'm redeemed. Since I have seen through the eyes of a child, I come clean and I'm redeemed. Since I have seen through the eyes of a child. Since I have seen through the eyes of a child. Since I have seen, since I have seen, since I have seen through the eyes of a child. Big barn dance. Stay big, stay barn.
I love you guys. And see you next year.
The next artist is near and dear to my heart. I grew up listening to his music from the time I was 17 years old. His music was just really different from anything that you would hear on the country stations. I eventually moved to Red River, New Mexico, and he came and heard the band one night and liked what he heard. He said, you know, I've got a gig at Carnegie Hall in a couple of months and I'm looking for a band. So, you know, him being my hero already, idolized him. We said, well, of course we would love to do that. So The bus came and picked us up one night in front of the Motherlode Saloon, and we jumped on the bus, and then there we went. We played Carnegie Hall, we played Red Rocks in Colorado, we played the Lone Star Cafe in New York City. Taught me so much, and I respect him so much for his incredibly brilliant lyrics and melodies. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Michael Martin Murphy.
Hey, it's Murph here. Great to be on your virtual barn dance, Michael. Sorry that we couldn't all be there in person this year, but what a great idea to put all of us together anyway. And what do they call this, a virtual sense? I know that as we're listening to the rest of the performers, me and Cindy will be dancing around the living room to the Bluetooth speakers while we listen to everybody else play. I've got 3 songs that are really Texas songs. I just want to say that it's fantastic how New Mexico, and particularly Taos, New Mexico, accepted me as a Texas musician and accepted so many Texas musicians into the Enchanted Circle area over the years, which I think is probably the basis of your barn dance. Anyway, glad to be on your barn dance. Hope everybody has a good time. After I'd been living in Austin for about 2 years, one day I got a knock on the door at a little house where I was living with Gary P. Nunn and Bob Livingston, and it was Jerry Jeff Walker. He was on his way from Florida to L.A., thought he might live out there, but turns out he never made it to L.A. He stayed right there in Austin, Texas. He did do a song by Guy Clark that I think summed up the way we all felt about moving away from where we were to try to get to a place where he had a little bit more artistic freedom. So this is a song that Guy wrote, I remember back quite a ways, about when he left L.A., and I identified with it because I left L.A. with the same feelings when I moved back to Austin. So Jerry Jeff Walker made this song famous. Guy Clark wrote it, and I put it on my Austinology album because I felt the same way. This is my version of it. Pack up all your dishes, make note of all good wishes, say goodbye to the landlord for me. You know he always bored me. Throw out those LA papers, moldy box of vanilla wafers. Adios to all this concrete. Gonna get me some dirt road back street. If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, I'll be down the road in a cloud of smoke for some land I ain't bought. If I can just get off this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, I'll be down the road in a cloud of smoke for some land I ain't bought. Here's to you, old skinny Dennis, the only one I really will miss. I can hear your old bass singing, sweet and low like a gift you're bringing. Play it for me one more time now. Gotta give it all we can now. I believe everything you're saying. Keep on playing. If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, I'll be down the road in a cloud of smoke for some land I ain't bought. If I could just get off this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, I'll be down the road in a cloud of smoke Put the pink card in the mailbox. Leave the key in the old front door lock. They're gonna find it likely as not. Must be something we have forgot. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry now. Love we have is surely handmade. We got something to believe in. Don't you think it's time for leaving? If I can just get off of this LA freeway without getting killed or caught, I'll be down the road in a cloud of smoke for some land. I ain't bought if I can just get off this LA freeway without getting killed or caught. I'll be down the road in a cloud of smoke for some land. I ain't bought if I can just get off LA freeway. I can just get off of this LA freeway. If I can just get off of this LA freeway. Reminiscing a little bit about Texas music, as I did on the entire Austinology album that I put together just for the sake of looking back on my life in Austin, Texas, that started pretty much in the mid-'60s. I would come back from college and go down to Austin and play some gigs. Then eventually I went out to UCLA to college, but always come back and play in Austin quite a bit. Then I moved there in the late 60s, early 70s. And later on, Jerry Jeff Walker, Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, and some of my other friends decided that they'd come there too when they saw that I had a record deal. I was the first person to get a record deal on a major label who was doing music in Austin at that time. That album was called Geronimo's Cadillac. I was very inspired to be around Austin because the songwriters who came there were like exiles from other places. I compare it to the situation that happened with Hemingway and some of his writers who were writing a really Americana type work but couldn't get it published, and it wasn't very popular right here in our own country, at least with the publishers who looked at that stuff and said, no, that's not the stuff we're looking for. And that kind of happened to a lot of us songwriters too, who were trying to write Americana type music, but it wasn't accepted in Nashville and other places. So we gathered together like exiles in Austin, Texas, kind of like Hemingway did with his friends in Paris, and we sat around, compared notes, and played songs. Some of the people hanging around then were really interesting songwriters. One of my friends that I can talk about, whose friendship goes back until, the early 60s, mid-60s, was Townes Van Zandt. We used to play the same little coffee houses in Texas and wander around wearing blue work shirts like Woody Guthrie and trying to be the hitchhiking folk singers that we admired back in the day. Townes wrote some really, truly poetic music. I don't think Townes ever really thought that he would have any kind of commercial success with his music. And the truth is, he really didn't have any until much, much later in his career. I guess Pancho and Lefty probably was the song that earned the most, and I think Townes was already gone by then. But anyway, this is a really poetic song that kind of shows the Latin influence of Texas music. One thing that made Texas music great was the crossroads nature of it. Crossroads between the black blues music and the Latino music and the European style music and classical music that was popular in Texas, and jazz. All those things were popular, and the mixture of those things is what made Texas music unique. Still is unique for that reason. Well, the diamond fades quickly when matched to the face of Maria. All the harps, they sound empty. She lifts her lips to the sky. and the brown of her skin makes her hair seem a soft golden rainfall. It spills from the mountains to the bottomless depths of her eyes, where she stands all around me, her hands slowly sifting the sunshine. All the laughter that lingers down deep in her smile is free. And it spins and it twirls like a hummingbird lost in the morning, and caresses the south wind, silently sails to the sea. Well, the sculptor stands stricken, the artist throws away his brushes. When her image comes dancing, son, she turns sullen with shame. And the birds, they go silent, and the wind stops his sad, mournful singing. When the trees of the forest start gently to whispering her name. Softly she wanders, I'll desperately follow her footsteps, and I'll chase after shadows, offer a trace of her sight. Ah, they promise eternally that she lays hidden within them, but I find they've deceived me. Sadly, I bid them goodbye. So the serpents slide softly away with their moments of laughter, and the old washerwoman has finished her cleaning and gone. But the bamboo hangs heavy in the bondage of quicksilver daydreams, and a lonely child longingly looks for a place to belong. Oh, the diamond fades quickly when matched to the face of Maria.
She blew in on a north wind from southern Colorado. Said she was tired of his cheating and his drinking and his rodeo. And she said she could love me and settle down in Texas. But a storm in her heart was telling her she had to go. Every now and then it snows in Texas. It comes in the morning and it's gone by the afternoon. Ain't it just like her to leave me in the cold? Oh, she comes and goes like Texas snow.
I am Michael McCormick. The name of the gallery is Michael McCormick and Sons Gallery. We are now the oldest gallery in the state of New Mexico that plays the best music and has the world's most famous cat. I was raised in an environment of culture. My mother used to travel a lot, and every year we'd go to Washington, D.C., and I'd go through all the museums, and I started collecting prints.
When I reached out to hold her in my arms, she wasn't there.
I've been in this location for 30 years, but I've been in Taos for 48 years.
And it's gone by the afternoon. And ain't it just like love to leave me in the cold? Oh, she comes and goes like Texas snow.
Taos has always been an art center with the founding, Taos masters. And then bit by bit, people kept trickling in who wanted to be artists. They came here for the artistic inspiration. And ironically, music, thanks in great degree to Michael Hearne, has almost taken prominence over the visual art scene. Taos is now a music center.
Left me on a cold, cold morning. Texas snow. She left me on a cold, cold morning, just like Texas snow. Texas snow. All right, folks, this next band that you're going to hear is from Austin, Texas. They played at the Barn Dance last year, and they killed it. They played what I call unconventional bluegrass music. Really good, great instrumentalists. They're just wonderful, and I know you're going to enjoy them. Wood and Wire.
Hey everybody, this is Tony Campbell here with Wood and Wire, coming to you from my house in Dripping Springs, Texas. I wanted to say that the Barn Dance was a huge highlight for us last year, definitely one of the top things we got to do, and we were really excited and honored to be invited back. So on behalf of the band, I want to say thank you, and we miss you guys. We miss playing for our fans and friends. We got a new record out. It's called No Matter Where It Goes From Here, and I hope you give it a listen, and I hope you enjoy this video we did for y'all. Take care, everybody. Love y'all.
1, 2, 3. Brownwood brushes up against boulders on Galveston Island sits my buddy John. He's been in the shop fixing up furniture damaged by floods that have come and have gone. He's a modern day Kerouac, wannabe Banksy, silent, unsettled, victim of time. Now the cold winds are caught with the north on his mind. He'll be leaving this island for State 49. Suckers and searchers and drifters like
Good job, boys.
Hey, that's good.
I can't keep up with you, baby. I can't keep up with you, baby. You got me running around like a chicken that's headed to gravy. I can't keep up with you, baby. I can't keep up with you, baby. But I'll keep on hanging around. Oh, you like it that way. I offer you a line and you refuse. It's like I follow the wrong car and you're trying to lose me. I can't keep up with you, baby. I can't keep up with you, baby. But I'll keep on hanging around if you like it that way. I'm nothing compared to you, baby. I'm nothing compared to you, baby. Awash in the dark sea, and you're there to save me. I'm nothing compared to you, baby. I'm nothing compared to you, baby. But I keep on hanging around if you like it that way. On and all the seasons through and try. You know I only wanna be there by your side. I'm nothing compared to you, baby. I'm nothing compared to you, baby. But I'll keep on hanging around if you like it that way. You are a festival, baby. You are a festival, baby. You're the only one that I'm ever gonna wanna play. You are a festival, baby. You are a festival, baby. But I keep on hanging around if you like it that way. I thought you turned me down, turns out you craved me. When I thought you'd hang around, turns out you saved me. You are a festival, baby. You are a festival, baby. And I keep on hanging around if you like it that way. We'll keep on hanging around if you like it that way.
Kind of remembering it now.
That was raw. I like it.
I also. Alright, we giving it a go?
We're giving it a go.
I think so. Alright, come on.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's a gray woman who's old and wise. Been around and round a long damn time. Said things have changed since she was a girl. Said hard to watch this mess unfurl. We hang our hats on reality stars. Look how cool and rich they are. It'd be like them and you go far, but fickle fools we are. Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cocoa ground. From dust we rise and into dust we lie, going round and round. Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold hard clay. Pigs don't fly, we're all gonna die, and you can't take your money to the grave. False prophet on the TV screen says the Lord Almighty speaks right through me. take your money to the grave. It's a funny world that we're living in, full of lies, 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 lies. Love your neighbor as yourself. You curse my name, I wish you would agree to cast such wicked spells. You hate me and I hate you. A bunch of pigs on the tube wanna make that true. But death don't care if you're wearing that crown. Yeah, you're still gonna end up underground. Dig a hole in the middle. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. From the dust we rise and in the dust we lie, going round and round. Dig a hole in the middle. Dig a hole in the cold, hard place. Pigs don't fly, we're all gonna die, and you can't take your money to the grave. Dig a hole in the middle. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. From the dust we rise and in the dust we lie, going round. Dig a hole in the middle. Dig a hole in the cold, hard place. Pigs don't fly, we're all gonna die, and you can't take your money to the grave.
All right.
Woo.
Hi, I'm Mitch Miller. What a great night of music. This is Michael Hearne's virtual Big Barn Dance Weekend, and we're so pleased that you could join us. You've heard artists from all around the country. Michael, again, in his magical way, has brought some talent together in this single venue, we can't call it a stage tonight, that is second to none. I know you've got your furniture pushed aside and the rugs are rolled up and you've been dancing all night. Here's an opportunity for you to give back to these men and women who have made this night possible. I hope you look in your hearts and understand the need that we're trying to fulfill, and we need your help to do that. We've got a lot more music for you. Sit back and enjoy the night.
Hey everybody, welcome to night two again. I hope you enjoyed the last performance. This next performance is going to be by a young man from Oklahoma who plays great keyboards, he plays great guitar, he plays great harmonica. He's an incredible, incredible songwriter for a young man his age. And I love him a bunch, just a really super nice guy. And please welcome John Fulbright.
Hello to everybody out there in Barn Dance Land. John Fulbright, coming at you from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Wish we were there. Ever changing, ever moving, ever finding, ever losing. Every moment of our choosing bears a cost. And as for lonely, I can show you how to live a life alone. All it takes is getting used to getting lost. Summer lovers, summer leeches, summer flings on sandy beaches, summer silent till the chances are all gone. The queen of hearts dreams a lover man's a scarecrow, and if he's hurt, he doesn't say so, and he chases everything he loves away. But at night, when it's colder, there's a bluebird on his shoulder, and he whispers that he'll hold her one bright day. And don't I feel like something when you're here? Don't I feel my lungs losing air? Well, don't I feel like I can show you I'm the one you can go to when you need another heartbeat near? Don't I feel like something when you're here? All right. Some people suffer from a social stage fright, like the world is a sniper with a bright spotlight. You can hide behind a curtain, you can hide behind a mask, or stand in the center with a highball glass. The whiskey makes it easy, gets you out of your rut, loosens up the cannonball that's in your gut. But the very next morning, ain't it hard to find that you're leaving every single thing you love behind? So I drink this gin and I take these pills just because I don't have social skills. And the whiskey burns and the wine it spills just because I don't have social skills. Clammy and your tongue gets fat, and you love to say this, but instead you say that. When your heart starts to pounding like to break your spine, like it wants to grow legs and find an exit sign. Have another double till the lines get blurred, till the jokes come easy and the phrase gets slurred, and everybody's happy while they're in control. Nothing ever suffers but the liver and the soul. So I drink this gin and I take these pills just because I don't have social skills. And the whiskey burns and the wine it spills just because I don't have social skills. Well, I drink this gin and I take these pills just because I don't have social skills. And the pain it causes is the pain it kills just because I don't have social skills. Up in the morning, out on the job, work like the devil for my pay. Oh, the lucky old son ain't got nothing to do except roll around heaven all day. but for that woman. Tore for those kids. Work till I'm old and gray. On the lucky old son ain't got nothing to do except roll around heaven all day. Good Lord above, can you hear me pining? Tears are rolling down my eyes. Well, send me a cloud with a silver lining. Take me to paradise. Show me that river. Take me across. Would you wash all my trouble away? Oh, the lucky old son ain't got nothing to do except roll around heaven all day. Good Lord above, can you hear me pining? Tears rolling down my eyes. Won't you send me a cloud with a silver lining and take me to paradise?
Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed the last performance. It just keeps coming and coming and coming. It's just so cool to have all these artists. I want to thank all of the artists for submitting videos to us. Our next artist was originally going to do a song swap with Susan Gibson, but obviously it didn't work out this year. So she's got her son, who's a great guitar player, playing with her, and I love her songs. She's had a lot of songs recorded by a lot of major artists. Please welcome Kimmy Rhodes.
Hi, I'm Kimmy Rhodes, and this is Gabriel Rhodes, and we're doing a little social distance gig for you here. We're really sad that we couldn't come to the Michael Hearne Barn Dance. We were really looking forward to it, but we want to send our love to all the folks there at the Barn Dance and all the fans and all our friends out there, and wish everybody well. So that said, we're here at Gabriel's house in Austin, Texas, and we're going to start with a song that I wrote called West Texas Heaven. One time I was thinking about something when I was a little kid that they said in church when my mom took me to church in Lubbock. They said heaven was the most beautiful place you could imagine. And so I grew up and I became a songwriter, and I traveled all over Europe, and I've been all these beautiful places. And one day I sat down to write a song, and I thought, thank God I got out of West Texas, so the most beautiful heaven I'd ever be able to imagine would be West Texas heaven. And it doesn't have anything to do with the song, but that was my thought process when I started. So there you go. And it feels so good to be playing music again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just follows me, and everywhere
smiling.
He's
under the
smiling
mask.
behind that
Yeah.
mask. Now there's a song.
Yeah.
We're going to do a song that I wrote with, I'm sure a lot of you are going to know, my songwriting buddy Gary Nicholson. And this is a song called, I recorded this with Willie, and I actually had is a title track of an album. It's called Love Me Like a Song. 1, 2, 3, and... Put your arms around me.
Put your arms around me.
Listen to my heartbeat now. If you wanna love me,
If you wanna love me,
baby, I can show you how. Love me like a song, sweet as a melody. Learn all the words to me. Sing along. Find the harmony, the rhythm and the rhyme to me. On and on, all night long. Love me like a song. I wanna be the melody. You can't get out of your head. Think of me as words of love. A poet might have said. Love me like a song, sweet as a melody. Learn all the words to me. Sing along. Find the harmony, the rhythm and the rhyme to me. On and on, all night long. Love me like a song. Love me like a song, sweet as a melody. Learn all the words to me. Sing along. Find the harmony, the rhythm and the rhyme to me. On and on, all night long. Love me like a song. Sing la la la, la la la. Love me like a song. This is a song that I wrote with Emmylou Harris. I think it's perfect for right now, especially. It's a lullaby that we wrote for our kids, and we re-recorded it together on the Love Me Like a Song album too. And I'll send this out to Emmylou wherever she is. I need to check on her. It's called Love and Happiness for You. Here's a wishing well. Here's a penny for way to turn. Straw to go. And here's a rosary. Count on every peak with a prayer to keep the hope you hold. You will always have a lucky star, just because of what you are. Even in the deepest dark, because your aim is true. Oh, if I could only have one wish, then it would be this: love and happiness for you. Oh, if I could only have one wish, then it would be this: love and happiness for you. Thank you. Be safe.
Yep. Wear a mask.
That's right.
Our next two artists are two of my favorites. Terry Hendricks and Lloyd Maines have been playing their music all across the country for many, many, many years. Terry is an incredible songwriter, incredible harmonica player. She's a great musician all the way around. She also has played for many, many years with the great Lloyd Maines, who is one of the greatest musicians, producers that I've ever known in my life. The two of them together, it's just like magic. So ladies and gentlemen, Terry Hendricks and Lloyd Maines.
Thank you, folks, and thank you, Mike Hearne, for inviting us back to the Mike Hearne Big Barn Dance in Taos, New Mexico. We're always happy to play this festival, one of our favorites ever, and what makes it happen and what makes it fun for us is the crowd. The audience, all you folks that come every year, just make us feel at home. You're great listeners and great music fans, and we appreciate it. And with the Mike Hearne Festival, it's always about the music, and we appreciate that. So anyway, and I've got this $11 applause thing. There's no way this applause sounds as good as you folks sound live, but anyway, it's $11, so what do you expect? So I'm going to turn this over to Terry.
It is great to be part of this event. We're honored. We adore Mike Hearne and we love the vibe of the festival. And we are really happy that you have tuned in to support this very important event. It's one of the very few festivals in the country that completely seems to revolve around songs and songwriting. And that said, here's a song about talking to a human. It's so important these days to have communication in this digital age and talk one-on-one, heart-to-heart, neighbor-to-neighbor. Alrighty, let's go. The bone, press 1, 2, 3, pound kid the tone. Drive by satellite to get home. Blame retrograde, sleep alone, alone online, looking for some water or a sign of life. Press star 19, please hold to reach mankind. messenger to Mercury, messenger to Mercury. I wanna talk to a human. Talk to a human only if it pays. It's dog eat dog on the race to space. Download, update, phone to face. The big machine knows our place in line. Alone in line, bumper to bumper, the daily grind they troll. The rabbit hole, please hold to keep your soul. Messenger to Mercury, messenger to Mercury. I wanna talk to a human. Messenger to Mercury, where is my humanity? Messenger to Mercury, where is my humanity? Talk to a human, how they gonna hear? I'm invisible to them, let me be clear. It's about the money, honey, ain't about you. So unplug the yellow and you try the blue. Alright, I'm back online, looking for somebody or a sign of life. Press star 19, please hold. To reach mankind, please hold. To reach mankind, hold me. We hold me. Please hold. To reach mankind, hold. To reach mankind, hold me. I wanna talk to a human.
Safe. All right. Nobody hurt? That's good. Oh, wait a minute. Jeez, almost forgot. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. All right. Now Terry's her next song is one she wrote about loving one another strong. And we always like to do this at the festival because Mike Hearne sits in and plays guitar with us. He plays some beautiful, beautiful guitar on this one. So Mike, wherever you are, if you're watching from your living room or if you're watching from wherever, if you've got your guitar handy, grab it and play along with us on this one. It's a great love song and it pertains to everybody here and the world. I mean, and Terry put a lot of thought into these lyrics. So, say anything about your song here, or do I just start it?
All right, yeah, just go ahead and roll. Alrighty. Sometimes we all get weak. We all have our own personal battles that we have to face sometimes, and this is about just loving one another strong, a friend to friend, neighbor to neighbor, family member to family member. When you don't have the right words, you just love each other strong. My friend Dana Penland Jones, that's a phrase that she's used a long time. She signs her cards and emails "Love You Strong." And the song, I wrote the tune, and she came up with those 3 words, and so it's a co-write with my friend Dana, because those 3 words, "Love You Strong," to me, it's perfectly conveys the message that I wanted to say. You make me happy. You make me feel so good. I know that I'm understood when I speak my mind. Wish you could say, baby, baby, let's lose control. I wanna rock your soul and leave our troubles behind. Oh, you don't want to, you don't need wish you could trust me. I wish you could lose your doubt. The second guessing I can do without. Have faith in me. I'm in it for the good times. I'm in it for those bad times. I'm in it for the long run. Let me love you strong. You don't want to, you don't need to, you don't have to say goodbye. Stay the night. You are right where you belong. Oh, you don't want to, you don't need to, you don't have to say goodbye. Stay the night and let me love you strong. So welcome home, my lover. Welcome home, my best friend. I give to you completely. I give it all when you let me in. Oh, you don't want to, you don't need to, you don't have to say goodbye. Stay the night. You are right where you belong. Oh, you don't want to, you don't need to, you don't have to say goodbye. Stay the night and let me love you strong. Stay the night and let me love you strong.
All right. I need to get a lanyard and so I could have this handy. Hey, that was fun. And I could hear, as we were doing that, I could hear Mike Hearne playing guitar with us. And it was great. And it's amazing what you can do with your imagination. Got that papoose for me?
I do. Let me grab it. Okay, one sec.
All right.
I think you have to
I gotta
return
get
it,
this
Roy.
little baby guitar here,
All right.
get it tuned up.
All right.
Now, Terry remember this very well, and you know when you're playing for other songwriters, when you're playing music around your peers and other great songwriters, you always feel a little under the gun to do good and to kind of do your best material. And several years ago, we were playing the barn dance, and we played our set. And Chuck Powell, the rest his soul, what a fantastic guy, and everybody misses him. But we were having a little barbecue dinner backstage after his set and after our set. And Chuck watched our show. He saw our set, and he said, "Hey Terry, what's that song about the mighty mighty jungle?" And so she said, "Yeah, that's called we call it Lions." And Chuck said, I really like that song, and that might be one that eventually I might want to work up. She said, "Absolutely." Anyway,
I admired him.
She was very flattered by that.
I admired him so much.
I mean, everybody misses Chuck, and we just feel honored that he was touched by that song, and I know Terry was especially.
Yeah, I just admired him. So many great songwriters, that have played that festival over the years, and it's hard to believe that Chuck is gone because we've both known him for so many years, and I can still see him in my head. I can still see him playing, and his smile and just the way he carried himself. He was just a true gentleman. And so that said, we're going to dedicate this one to Chuck Pyle. He was not one of the lions. This song addresses people that are just kind of soul vampires. But Chuck was not one of those. But I'm going to send this out to him somewhere beyond the blue. He's out there picking guitar with the angels. And so this is a tune about the devils. Alrighty.
So thanks for having us. And
Yeah.
this is our last song. And thanks so much for supporting Mike Hearne and the Barn Dance for so many years. It's an important festival.
I found the lions. I escaped their jaws. I kept a few of their teeth. I let them keep their claws. I found the lions. Or maybe they found me. Could have been bad luck. It could have been my destiny. I played dead. My pulse was too loud. Hyenas giggled. The lions formed a crowd. I played dead. The buzzards in the tree waited for the lions to make a meal out of me. Don't mess with the mighty, mighty jungle. Swim through the ocean with the fish in the sea. Don't mess with the mighty, mighty jungle. Where you find the lions, you will find me. I found the lions, I fell into their lair. No one was there to help me, no one was there to care. I found the lions, and maybe they found me. When you stumble in the jungle, it's all a mystery. I played dead, they tossed me around. I kept one eye on the buzzards and the other on the ground. I played dead, the buzzards in the tree waited for the lions to make a meal out of me. Don't mess with the mighty, mighty jungle. Swim through the ocean with the fish in the sea. Don't mess with the mighty, mighty jungle. Where you find the lions, you will find me. Come to regret. So don't mess with the mighty, mighty jungle. Swim through the ocean, eat the fish in the sea. I say, don't mess with the mighty, mighty jungle. Where you find the lions, you will find, you will find. Don't mess with the mighty, mighty jungle. Swim through the ocean, eat the fish in the sea. Don't mess with the mighty, mighty jungle. Where you find the lions, you will find
All right, thank you, folks. Thank you so much. Be safe and peace.
Yeah, thank you. Take care. Thanks.
What an exceptional night of music. I'd like to thank all the artists who donated their videos to this project, and even though it is virtual, it's just great to have all of them. Thank you so much for doing that. Tomorrow night, we're gonna have a huge lineup of artists who are gonna be playing, and also we're gonna have a huge grand finale, which you don't wanna miss, because so many of my friends, so much barn dance history in the grand finale. And for those of you who have donated tonight, we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I hope you'll join in, tune in, be safe, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
She's the mountain that we stare at, as harsh as she is mild. The mother who is crying when she sees her firstborn child. She's been known to part the waters, can make the rivers wild. She's the moon that pulls the ocean, the one who turns the tide, Mother Nature. We can't recreate perfection, we can't turn the other way. We can't sit back and imagine that the view is gonna stay. When it's all said and done, she has the final say, Mother Nature. Mother Nature has the final say. She's the starlight in the heavens, the captain at the wheel. She can make you run for cover, she can give the crops their yield. She can heal the one who's broken, she's the feathers in a wing. She can show us all God gave to us,